Hey guys, today we're going to wrap up creating our successful marketing plan. We're going to talk about step 5, creating a budget. So quickly before we get started, I like to do a bit of basic terminology. There's only one today, ROI. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this. If you're not, use this as your reference. Anytime I mention ROI, I'm simply talking about a return on your investment. As we're creating a budget and we're setting strategies, this is something we want to keep in mind always, that we're getting a return on whatever that investment is. Okay, so a quick overview. We've talked about a marketing plan. We've talked about why we need a marketing plan. We've talked about your situation, your target audience, and also setting goals. And in the last video, we talked about strategies and tactics. So a couple things. Remember, have a strategy and tactic for every one of your goals. Remember to be detailed and specific, and make sure that you have multiple action items to accomplish and achieve your goals. Okay, if you have not completed steps 1 through 4 of your marketing plan, I definitely suggest go back, look at those videos, take some time to really complete those first 4 steps before you get to step 5. Okay, so this is one of the questions that I run into all the time from Young Living distributors, and I never really understand this. So many times, Young Living distributors do not have a budget. And I always ask them, why don't you have a budget for your business? These are a couple of the things that I run into and the answers that I hear or questions that they ask me when I talk about this. The first is, am I really a business? Am I a real business? I'm just a network marketer or a distributor. Guys, you are business owners. You own your own business, and your Young Living business is as legitimate as any other business you could own. This is a business, treat it that way, okay? Treat your business like any other company, any other business, because that is what it is, okay? The other point that I hear often is, I'm not making money, I can't really afford to spend money, so really do I need a budget? Why would I create one? Okay guys, you have to spend money at times to make money. That's just how it is. There's going to be times that we talk about social media advertising, and there's a lot you can do for free. But keep in mind, at times, in order to make money, you definitely have to spend money, okay? So you need a budget. You need to know what you're spending the money on, what is going to be your ROI, right? So that return on investment. If you spend this amount, how much are you going to get back? How long is it going to take to get that money back? And really, is it a smart choice of spending your money, okay? And then the third one that I hear is, I don't have time to create a budget. I just need to find people to buy oils or to sign up. Guys, make time. This is super important. If you're spending money like crazy and you're not having a budget to go off of, you're never going to be successful. Or if you're not spending any money where you should be, again, you're not going to be successful. Make time to really create a budget, but also to finish your marketing plan. I can't stress enough how great this is going to help your business. You will see success and you will see it quickly. So focus on getting your marketing plan set up and make sure you have a detailed budget in that plan. So a couple things to remember when creating a budget, right? Use your goals and the strategies to help decide what money you need to spend. So if you have a goal to sign up a certain amount of people by a certain date, and you have a strategy with a bunch of different action items to make sure you meet that goal, write out the ones that are going to cost money, how much money you're going to need, and we will budget for those, okay? Also, be smart. So many times when creating a budget or growing a business, people spend so much money. They purchase every little thing that they see that someone tells them is going to help them, and really they don't end up using it or need it. So be smart. Create a budget and be realistic with what you really need and what's going to help you. Okay, the third is remember ROI. So everything that you spend money on, you should have an idea of what your return on that investment is going to be. So if you spend $50, you should know, okay, within a certain amount of time, I'm going to receive back the $50 that I invested plus more, okay? Now, granted, not everything is going to be a quick return. You may purchase something and it may take months to come back. That's okay. But know what that return is and about when you will start to see that money return, okay? You should not be spending money and just throwing money away. Everything should have a return on investment. Finally, the fourth step that I suggest to everyone is prioritize, ponder, then execute, okay? Prioritize your list of things that you need to spend money on. Prioritize the items in your budget. What is the most important to what is the least important item? Then ponder on each of those items. Okay, is this the most important? Is this really what I need? Is this going to be the best way to spend this money? Is this going to help my business grow? Is the ROI going to be there? Really think about it. And once you've thought about it, you've prioritized, then go to work and execute. Use that money to purchase to whatever it may be that you need, or the marketing you may need, or the advertisement. Go to work, okay? So many times people ask me, what do I spend money on? Well, really, this is a personal choice. You can spend money on whatever you want. A couple things that I tell people is, remember, not everything's going to cost money. Focus on the strategies that don't cost anything first, and then move into the items that do. So a lot of times, there's a ton of stuff that you can do for free. So soon we're going to be talking, for example, about social media marketing, how to advertise and grow your business on Facebook, for example. I would say about 70% of what I'm going to teach is free. Focus on the free first, and then take on the items that maybe cost, okay? And then finally, I always tell people, don't spend money just to spend. Be smart. I can't reiterate that enough. So many people spend money on things that they really don't need. They say, oh, my upline has this, or, oh, this sounds like a good idea, or, oh, I'm going to buy 500 leads, and these leads are going to get me 400 signups. Guys, be smart. A lot of times when you see something that sounds like it's too good to be true, it usually is. So be smart as to what you spend your money on. Okay, where do I start? When starting your business, I suggest using your commissions or a part of them to fund your business. So you are working, you're making a certain amount. If you make $100 in commissions, spend $100. If you make $5,000 in commissions, set your budget. So maybe you spend $2,000 in on your budget. It's up to you, but use your commission to help grow your business. Now, granted, if you're starting out, you may not have enough money on your commissions to grow your business, and that's okay. Set a budget, keep track of what you spend, and once you get to a point where your commission checks are large enough to support your business, refund yourself that money that you used initially. So basically, give yourself a loan to start that business, but pay yourself back once your commissions get to that point, okay? Because your business should be able to sustain itself, and that is a huge goal that you should have. So everything that you do, your goal is to get it to the point where it can sustain itself, okay? The other thing that I tell people is, you know what? You have control over this. If you're short on money, you need more money to grow your business, the truth of it is, work harder. Find more people. Talk to more people. Come outside of your comfort zone and maybe not be so shy, and talk to people about Young Living. The more people that buy products, guess what? The higher your commission check is going to be, and then the more money you have to advertise, okay? And then a little note that I always let people know is, you know, some people live off of their commissions and they can't afford to use their entire commissions. One thing that they could possibly do is just use the $25 premium starter kit bonus, okay? So this is the bonus that you get for referring someone and having them purchase the premium starter kit. So maybe you say, okay, my budget is going to consist of the premium starter kit bonus. Every time someone purchases a premium starter kit, that $25 is going to be my budget for marketing, okay, or to grow my business. So if I need $300 in a month, you know you have to sign up 12 people in order to make that budget. These are just a couple ideas. Do it how it works best for you, but these are great points to keep in mind. okay? So I'm also asked, what do I spend money on? What makes sense, okay? Here's a couple things that I've wrote down. Again, it depends on really what you're doing in your business, but these are things that I say, hey, these are usually good investments. So, and they're not in any order. This is just kind of how I listed them out. Social media advertisements, right? Trade shows, farmers markets, replicated websites, education, and different incentives for your team. So these are a couple great things to really spend money on. The social media advertisements are going to help you get your name and online presence out to people. Your trade shows, farmer markets are going to be a great way to get known in the community. Replicated websites are an absolute great resource. When you're out talking to someone, you're online, whatever it may be, you give them your personal site. They're able to learn about the product, they're able to learn about the company, and they're able to benefit from these sites. So it's an absolute great benefit. Education is another thing. We always need to be learning more. We always need to be growing and working on self-development. And then finally, incentives. Little incentives to incentivize new signups, your team, or whatever it may be. These are great things to spend money on. Okay, again, I can't stress enough, remember ROI. Before spending, always, always, always think, what will it do for my business? How will it help me grow? And when will I see this return? Always think about this, guys, as you're creating your budget. This is the key to sustaining your business for the long term and not getting 6 to 12 months down the road and realizing I'm spending so much more money than I'm making and it's just not working. ROI is the key to that, okay? Here's an example. It's the same example I used in the previous video. We've just added on a couple more things. So again, find 15 new team members that I personally enroll, start between this date and this date, okay? Same strategy, bringing oils with me, talking to 5 people daily, joining 1 to 3 new community groups, working with friends of friends, registering for 2 booths at the fall market, having fun, not being stressed. And one thing that I added on here for the example was run Facebook ads after the 20th of the month to help reach the goal. So come the end of the month, if I haven't found my 15 people, I may then say, okay, I'm going to now start running Facebook ads. So I'm not doing it the whole month because I don't want to spend all that money. This is a backup goal. This is if I'm getting to that point and I have not reached my goal, this is an emergency plan, okay? I can now run these ads on Facebook to help reach my goal. Finally, the budget part of this example, right? So the goal is, okay, I want to spend no more than $20 per day for 5 days. Okay, so that's 20 bucks a day on Facebook advertisements for 5 days. That's $100, right? So the ROI on that is, okay, I have to find 5 people interested in becoming a distributor or purchasing product. 5 people times 5 premium starter kits, okay, that's $125. This gives you a buffer area. This covers your marketing expense. This is one way to do it, right? This is a way to budget for what you have to spend, to know when you're going to get your ROI back and how you're going to make it happen. Finally, concluding, remember, you have to have a budget, guys. Everything we do, we need to budget for. So make your budget just as important of a part of your marketing plan as all other 4 of the 4 steps, right? Be realistic and smart when spending money. Decide what is needed now and what is needed later. Wanting something or wanting the best of the best doesn't always mean we need it. Focus on what you need in your business, okay? Grow your business quickly and smart. Focus on everything that you do. Every step, everything you invest in, focus on it. Having a budget now will guarantee your success in the future. Let me know if you have any questions. At this point, you have all 5 steps of creating a solid marketing plan. If you have questions, reach out to me on Facebook. Send me an email at justinpit@gmail.com and let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. Hope you guys have a wonderful week and looking forward to talking with you soon.